Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Kelly Christian Mwawola. I'm here to make a presentation on social and environmental strategies in aviation industry. I'm going to be focusing on three airlines: America, Delta, and Southwest Airlines. The airline industry has contributed immensely to the globalization of world economy. They have been able to connect both buyers and sellers and transport goods across nations. They also have break the barrier between time and distance. Travel expenditure in US alone is expected to increase by 5.1% in 2015, and this similar result is expected in other parts of the world. And that number will continue to increase as time goes on. That gives us a lot of concern because the airline industry alone contributes 2%, which is about 650 million metric tons of CO2 emission that is released annually into the atmosphere. And based on the projection, it's expected to double or triple over the next several decades. By 2050, it's expected to increase by 300%, which is about 1,625 million metric tons of gas released into our environment atmosphere annually. But the airlines are aware of the impact of their commercial activity in our environment, and they have been able to come up with a resolution to reduce the improve the fuel efficiency by 1.5% per year, beginning from 2009 to 2020. And by 2050, they are expected to reduce it by 50%. But let's look at individually how these airlines are working to achieve this projection. American Airlines have about 1,300 routes worldwide with daily flight of 6,700 into 336 destinations in 56 countries. They contribute about 42.3 million metric tons of CO2 emission into our atmosphere. But they are working hard to reduce their footprints. They have been able to get delivery of 75 new aircraft that have fuel efficiency. Their pilots are using tablets instead of papers, which save about 400,000 gallons of jet fuel annually. Since 2005, they have been able to save about 1 billion gallons of fuel and also reduce about 10.5 million metric tons of CO2 emission into the atmosphere. They save 22 million gallons of water as well, and the flight attendants are working hard to recycle the in-flight waste, and they have been able to also contribute immensely to this. Delta Airlines also have about 1,300 aircraft with 340 destinations in 64 countries. They are also working hard to improve their fuel efficiency. In 2014, they have about 13 million total jet fuel saved. They also reduced their their CO2 emission by 135,000. They saved a total of $42,000 or over $42 million in these projects. Southwest Airlines also has shown commitments to lead the industry in emission reduction through fuel efficiency. They have invested about 175 million in their 6-year initiative to retrofit their fleet with advanced avionics to support required navigational performance. They have also invested in winglets planes, which also help to save about 2.5% on fuel consumption. Their Green Plane initiative has also helped them to recycle their waste products. Ground idle time also have saved about 3.1 gallons of fuel per hour on ground idle time. All these efforts are what these airlines are doing to ensure that their operation, that impacts their operation have on our atmosphere are reduced as to the barest minimum. In in conclusion, it shows that both the airline are benefiting from this project, as well as the environment is also benefiting. So by them having this, they are also saving a lot of money, and they are also saving a lot of impacts on our atmosphere. Thank you.